Hello guys, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program, Episode 1. And, well, depending on whether or not I get enough likes on this video, will depend on whether or not I continue this series into career mode. So what we are going to do is just do basically the sandbox world, and we are going to go into orbit and get a circular orbit, and then we will come back down to Kerbal. So, yeah, let's get started. Start game, and we are going to start a new game. And let's call our player name, because I already have an Anger Puppet 42. Let's call. Oh, wait a second. Let's go into Sandbox. Maybe. Okay. Let's say YouTube likes is uh, equal to or greater than 10. That's our player name. If we get more than 10 likes on this video, then I will continue this series in career mode. So, and if I do career mode, I will play until all of my Kerbals are dead. So, I'm not sure exactly how many you have, but it's around like 15 or 20 or something like that. So anyway, yeah, in sandbox mode, let's go ahead and start and go to our spacecraft uh, garage, for lack of gosh, can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, we're just going to send one Kerbal up for this orbit, so we just need this smaller command pod. The next thing we're going to need is a decoupler. Now, guys, I need you to understand I am not an expert at this game. I am actually very new to this game, but I have fallen in love with it. I mean, it is really amazing. Let's see, that's not the one I wanted. I think yeah, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and move this up a little bit. Make sure we got enough room. But yeah, I am not an expert at this game. I still don't know the correct what's terminology. But I just find it so much fun to experiment and just have fun with it. It's not, you don't have to be an expert at every game. And I think that's where a lot of YouTubers they just decide, if I'm not an expert at the game, what's the point in playing it? And yeah, so um, now in no way, shape, or form. Oops, that's not what I needed to do. I need structural, and I need these radial decouplers. I think. Let me think here. No, I actually don't need those decouplers right there. Um, but anyway, yeah. I'm not quite sure where I was going with that, other than you don't have to be an expert at everything to have fun with it, And anybody who wants to hate on me for not being um, an expert at this game, go go right ahead. I mean, this is not a tutorial. Um, if you want a tutorial for Kerbal Space Program, there are many others out there who are experts at this game, and I'll guarantee you right now, um, they can tell you more in one episode than I'll probably tell you in 50. So, because for me, this is all experimental. So, that being said, let's have some fun. I am just throwing together a rocket here that I hope will get us to orbit, and I am not even going to guarantee that it will. So I'm just throwing together pieces. And where did that coupler go that I threw away a minute ago? Is it up here? Yep, there it is. Alright, now we need the couplers. Like so. And let's throw on some solid rocket boosters. Make sure those are actually the way they're supposed to be. They are. And then the last thing, oh, well, actually not the last thing, but we need a little bit of aerodynamics to this thing. So let's try that. See what that looks like from above. Yeah, it's not quite right. There we go. That's better. Alright. And then actually we need a parachute so that we can come back to Kerbal alive. And the very last thing we're going to need, hopefully, for this is just something to help us take off. Why is that not? That should be coupling just fine, but it's not. Oh, there we go. I was at the wrong angle for the way it needed to be. So let's go ahead and shorten those a little bit, like so. Yeah, we'll pull them up a little bit because I think the rocket is or the engine was actually in the ground there, so that's good right there. So let's yeah, let's check our stages real quick, make sure we got everything the way we need it to be. As we can see right here, we actually have a problem. We need to have this stage up here. And we need to have this down here. Now these are our solid rocket boosters right here, and this is our main engine right here. These are the decouplers for the solid rocket boosters. Then we have the decoupler right here. And then what are these decouplers? Are those the same ones as down here? Yeah. See, these, we don't even need these. I'm not quite sure how to get rid of them, to be honest with you. So what we are going to do is we're going to move these rockets here, which are the ones around this area. We're going to move those up here with this one, which is the one that's underneath the shroud. And we're going to remove this stage right here. Oh crap, what did we do? Let's see. Got them, and that, and this, and that. And that. Do I just pull it off to the side? I'm not quite sure how to get rid of that. But anyway, it'll be a moot point, actually, if we move our parachute up there, and then we have the decoupler for right here. So, yeah, everything should be the way it should be now, or, well, should work just fine now. So, let's go ahead and label the spacecraft. Episode 1, we need likes. And we'll save that spacecraft. And let's go launch it. And now, I'm going to do as much fast forwarding as I possibly can. But for right now, we are going to launch it. And let's turn on SAS, which is our help us with our control and stability control. And alright, let's power up and launch. And we got a problem. So let's revert flight to the assembly haul, and that is the one thing I forgot. These, that's what these are right here. They need to go down here to the very bottom so that they decouple and the engines fire at the same time. So now let's go ahead and save that and launch. Now, Jebediah, aka Jeb, now he is a expert. Well, he will be the expert of the Kerbal Space Program in the future. Right now, this really is his first flight, so we'll see how he performs. Watch his facial expressions. He'll let you know how he's liking it. But we have this throttled up, we have our SAS on, and we are launching. And we did it wrong again. So, revert flight before he dies. And like I said, guys, I am an amateur here. So, what is going on? Ah. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, these are the decouplers. Yeah, okay, we need to add a stage here. That's what we got. Okay. So we got the stands. Okay. Save, and here we go. Alright. Turn that on, and like I said, guys, I am not an expert. I'm still learning. There we go. We are off. Okay. And we are at 100 meters per second. We are at 150 meters per second. Just about. We're slowing down. Let's go ahead and rotate over to the east just a little bit. And as we burn out on the fuel here, we'll go ahead and detach those and keep climbing. Now, it looks like we're kind of moving sideways, but that's because the clouds are moving to the east. Yeah, so don't worry about that too much. And we're going to stay at full power right at the moment. We are actually losing speed right at the moment. That's not a good thing at all. So let's go ahead and turn further over to the east here and try and get a little bit more speed. Because if we don't gain speed, we are going to fall right out of the atmosphere, or I'm sorry, out of the sky. We're going to fall. Period. So we're going up very, very slowly. We may not get to orbit with this actual vehicle here. Yeah, we are actually falling now. So what we are going to do is we're going to cut the engine, and we are going to get rid of that heavy engine and take off with our smaller one. And hopefully we have enough fuel to get up into orbit and then be able to get back. As you can see, Jebediah, he's having a blast. He's got a big old smile on his face. Yeah, okay, we're getting a little bit of speed here. That's good. I need to cut back on the throttle just a little bit. What am I doing wrong? Okay, for some reason, if I have my mouse over here, it doesn't quite work right. Alright, so we're going to cut back on the throttle. We are at 10,000 meters. And, yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and go into our orbit mode. See what our apoapsis is. We need to get this up to about 100,000 meters, and we're only at 16,000 meters now. We may not make it into orbit on this one, guys. And if we don't, then, well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to do. So, those booms in the background, that's because I'm still in the atmosphere. And just a second here. And those were sonic booms, basically. Okay, as you can see, we have already ran out of fuel on our main engine, and the only thing we have left now are these side engines. So we really need to throttle back if we can. We're only at 25,000 meters right now. Now, 30,000 is when we start to leave the atmosphere, and but we are still gaining speed, so that is a good thing. Even with us, yeah, even with us throttled back the way we are. So, let's go ahead and turn over here to our gosh, I can't, again, I'm not good with the terminology, but the vector that we're actually going in, the way we're going. So hopefully we can do a quick burn here and get that orbit, you know, at least a 50,000 meter orbit. That's kind of what I'm after right now, because if we can get up to 50,000 meters, which it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good at all. Let's go ahead and turn on our resources. We're really running out of fuel fast, really fast. 35,000, 36. Yeah, we're running out of fuel really, really fast. So, yeah, we're still at only 36,000, 30. Yeah. Um, Guys, I really don't think that Jebediah is going to make it into orbit this time. Unfortunately. And yeah, oh, still only at 37,000. Let's go ahead and try and get into a really low orbit. No, we're done. We're done. We are out of fuel. So, guys, we failed. We have failed. Sorry, I hit the wrong button there, but we have failed this first mission. So, yeah, let's go back to this view. Now, we can still get Jebediah back safe, because as you can see from our trajectory here, that he's going to land right here, or right here-ish. So, basically what we need to do right now is just to bring back, because this is basically what they call a suborbital flight, and actually we were pointing the right direction. So let's go ahead and go here and decouple, and we'll just flip around and throw our ass end of our crew pod in the retrograde area, so that when we start to re-enter the atmosphere, that it'll absorb the heat. So we should be able to advance the time here to 4x, 4 times, and as we do that and come back down through the atmosphere, once we start hitting about 20, well, right there, 25,000 or so, you can start seeing the heat building up on the rocket. So anyway, so this was definitely a failed mission as far as getting into orbit, but that is because of my skills at building a rocket, and hopefully that will get better over time. There are mods that I could install to help me figure all that out, but I don't necessarily want to install mods unless I have to. The only mod I have installed right now is the one to make the clouds and the cities light up at night. It's called Eve, So yeah, that's what I've got right now, and I really don't want to actually install any more unless I have to. So anyway, yeah, we're coming down. Uh, we're at 5,500 meters, and coming down through the clouds. And yeah, we're gonna land in the ocean, but that's fine. I mean, we can still retrieve it. He's still gonna live. Um, we can go ahead and time advance here just a little bit, get us down a little bit lower, and we're gonna release our parachute. And at 500 meters, it will deploy. And that splash you just heard was our empty rocket, basically, hitting the ocean. So, anyway, guys, yeah, this is episode 1, and if we can get 10 likes on it, then I will go ahead and continue, like I said, in career mode. Um, I really would like to do this series, so yeah, support me, guys, and I will talk to you later.